Law enforcement is warning drivers to be extra cautious behind the wheel. Warm weather and the end of the school year mean more pedestrians are out by the roads. Alex Love joins us in the studio with a message from city and county leaders. Alex.
The main thing authorities want drivers to remember is be defensive while behind the wheel, Teresa, such as eyeing crosswalks closely and driving slower so you're prepared to stop and share the road more. At least 3 times a week, Stephanie Snook of Rochester will walk to her usual work spot at coffee shops or take her dog out. But she notices along her route, drivers aren't always patient with pedestrians.
Especially like at lunchtime or when people are trying to get home, they're just in a rush and they're not paying attention. I can't blame them. Food is important and getting home is important, but pedestrian safety is really important.
The Monroe County Sheriff's Office urges all drivers to be prepared to see more pedestrians out this time of year, but those out walking need to also do their part by not being distracted.
Everybody needs to be more aware of their surroundings. You know, if you're walking and your head's buried into your phone, you don't see what's coming. You don't see what's going on around you. That's not good. It makes you an easy target for crime. You could walk right into the light pole. There's plenty of funny videos on YouTube about that.
Next month, the city of Rochester plans to send a new active transportation plan to the federal government to request funding for projects to better infrastructure for those who walk and bike around.
What this plan is going to do is give us a better opportunity to reduce the number of crashes that occur in this community as it relates to pedestrians and bicyclists based on a body of knowledge that says if you're dealing with these particular types of underlying situations, this is your best approach.
Along Monroe County roads, Executive Adam Bello announced a new incentive plan to allocate $10 million for towns to install more sidewalks, covering up to 50% of the costs. The city echoed, making the whole metro pedestrian friendly will take a team effort.
Everyone should have a reasonable expectation that they can get from where they are to where they want to be without undue risk to first and foremost life, then injury, and then property.
The City of Rochester Environmental Services plans to unveil more specific details and goals of their active transportation plan later this week, which they say is data-driven to find solutions on how to prevent more pedestrian accidents throughout this year. Teresa?
Thank you, Alex.